Talk about the fallout, the backlash of Nupur Sharma's comments. What prompted the BJP really to go ahead and suspend her? It's the fact that several countries, Arab nations particularly, came out with public statements condemning Nupur Sharma's comments on Prophet Muhammad. Even 24 hours ago, you had another country, the United Arab Emirates, also putting out a statement condemning Nupur Sharma's comments. Add to that is the fact that there are protests that broke out across the country, death threats that were issued to Nupur Sharma as well. She's been facing a lot of flack for her comment, as she's now been summoned by the police in Maharashtra over multiple cases that have been registered against her. The outrage is growing by the day. Regardless of their apology, regardless of party action, and regardless of India's rejection of criticism by the 57-member Organization of the Islamic Conference. The diplomatic storm over the remarks of Nupur Sharma and Naveen Jindal continues to build up in the Islamic world. A close ally of India and home to more than 3 million Indian expats. The United Arab Emirates is the latest Muslim country to condemn the former BJP leader's remarks about the Prophet Muhammad. The statement from this key Arab partner came barely months after India and the UAE signed a broad agreement to increase their annual trade to $100 billion within 5 years. So far, 15 Islamic countries, including Qatar, Kuwait, Iran, Afghanistan and Indonesia, have condemned the remarks. In his tweet, Oman's Grand Mufti Sheikh Ahmad Al-Khalidi has even called for global Muslim solidarity in response to the comments, and Qatar expected a public apology from the Indian government, a demand underplayed back home.
People are entitled to their opinion. That is not important. We should not, India cannot bother about these small reactions, but we have to be careful about protecting our own tradition, and our own tradition is not tolerance, respect and acceptance for all traditions.
Meanwhile, security for Nupur Sharma, now suspended from the BJP, has been tightened over an increased threat perception. At the same time, at least 3 cases have been registered against her in Maharashtra alone for hurting religious sentiments. Sharma has been summoned by the Mumbai police in Thane. The BJP may have distanced itself from the controversy that's taken an international turn, but the polarizing debate around it is far from over in domestic politics.
The action is to be initiated. The speeches of Owaisi and others is a direct effort to incite violence. Why should action not be taken against him?
A bilateral trade of around $100 billion and millions of dollars in remittances from Indian workers in the Gulf. India, the world's 3rd biggest importer of oil, gets 65% of its crude from that region. No holds barred religious rhetoric has clouded an important international relationship, at least for now. Bureau Report, India Today.